What is going on, guys? Jack here, and I'm here with Matt, second yellow card for our second FM League game. How you doing, Matt?
I'm very good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm decent. So, we both got spanked in our first games.
Just a little bit.
Pretty heftily. So
you got spanked more than I did.
This is true. I am bottom of the league right now. I checked the YouTube comment section, saw all the tactic suggestions that I got given, ignored them all, and came up with what I've got in front of you. I'm looking at your tactic. Yours is different as well this week. Obviously, I don't want you to divulge too much to me, but Aguero and Costa both starting today.
Yeah, it had to be done. After what happened last time, I couldn't leave them both, or one of them on the bench.
So, for people on my channel, what did happen last time to you? Who were you playing?
I was playing against Cavani, and we did all right to start with. I played one of the saves, not the saves, the tactics I used in one of my saves, and it started off all right. We went 2-0 up with Terry and Barry. One was a penalty, admittedly, and then the floodgates just opened.
Can I just say, the way you went Terry and Barry then, like, it sounds like the first names of people. Like, just random guys around the pub.
Tezza, Bazza.
Yeah, got us in front. And in my game, for people on your channel who might not know, I got spanked by Mick. I was 2-0 down after 2 minutes, so it can't get any worse. But yeah, if you don't know Matt, go check out his channel. I'll have a link below, and vice versa, I guess. So, shall we get into this, Matt? Good luck. I hope it doesn't go as badly for one of us as it did last week. It's a close game, but time will tell. So,
a 10-all draw will be nice.
I wouldn't complain about that. Anyway, I'll talk to you after game, mate.
You too, mate.
Cheers. Good. Oh, I cut off as he said good luck. Well, this is awkward. Well, guys, here we are. FM League, Game 2. It didn't go to plan last time, did it? So I did, in all seriousness, I did look at the chat comments. A few people were giving me a few suggestions. I kind of looked at them, but I had something in mind with my tactics, and that is the fact that complete wingbacks will generally, even at fullback, sit further back. Today, I've stuck with the fullbacks, the complete wingbacks. We've stuck an extra centre back in, so we're playing 3 at the back. 3 midfielders as well, with Nasri, with Fernandinho and Torre in behind. I'm hoping that's going to work in our favour, but I'm absolutely terrified of Aguero and Diego Costa, hence the kind of, I guess, 3 at the back. But we'll see how we get on here. You know, I'm gonna persevere. We can't give up. I did contemplate playing the wall, but it seemed a little bit, what's the word? A little bit unnecessary just yet. I've not got to that stage of desperation. Of course, this is the second game in the FM League. If you don't know what the FM League is, check it out. Nasri on the attack here. Go on, my son. Rhodes! Jordan Rhodes scores! After 3 minutes, Geordie Rhodes. That is why I drafted you, son. The Flying Scotsman. We are off to a flyer. Let's go. He is captain in the side today. The vice-captain, Ibrahimovic, with the assist. And we score with our first shot of the game. What a start. After last week, it hadn't gone great. I'm going to be honest. Last week, you know, not ideal. So we've changed things today. And Jordan Rhodes, I've stuck with you. That was the big question going into this game. Would I stick with him? I have. And he scored and got us off to a flyer. But yeah, this is the second game of the FM League, as I was mentioning before. If you don't know what it is, there's a bit of a description down in the description of this video. There'll also be a link to a video done by Ben, Dr. Benji, who organised this all, as well as links to everyone taking part. I really do suggest, if you enjoy FM videos, you go and check out their channels. Everyone who's involved in this is actively producing Football Manager content, and there's some really good kind of underappreciated and undersubscribed people down there who produce content regularly. But anyway, set piece here. Bazza whips in the ball. De Rossi. Tim Howard stands firm. Looking at the stats, we're not playing as well as I'd like. We are actually playing on defensive. Everyone in this competition has been playing on attacking. I've stuck with the defensive kind of setup, I guess, and that was a clear-cut chance blocked by his own player. So yeah, what's the word? We're playing more defensive today. I've seen a lot of people commenting in the comments about the fact everyone's playing attacking in this tournament. So I've sat there and I've kind of come to the conclusion that we should just kind of sit back and, you know, soak it up. We've got 3 fantastic centre-backs in Jadielka, Shawcross and Lovren, so I'm putting my faith in them. I have just switched to counter. My hope is that we might be able to hit him on the break, because Matt's playing pretty attacking and there's quite a lot of space in behind his midfield. So we're going to try and use that. I'm going to make one tactical change, I think, if the game will let me. And that's, I'm going to move Yaya Toure into a deeper position and then have him as a roaming playmaker from deep. But yeah, we're looking to hit Matt on the break here. I'm also going to switch Nasri to an Enganche. I kind of want him to hold up the play in the middle, and then as our players run on ahead of him to hopefully distribute the ball. Matt's playing without a defensive midfielder, so I want to try and utilise Nasri as much as I can, really have him sit in this pocket of space. But anyway, we'll see how we get on here as Matt is on the attack. Oscar coming forward. We need to defend. Matt's had 2 clear-cut chances, but we are holding on right now, although Aguero's through. Tim Howard can't stop him. 2 goals, both coming either side of, or not either side, but both coming right at the start of either half. Not ideal for us. Matt has certainly been on top, but just a bit of poor play there by Lovren, losing his man, going to close down, and I'm going to question Tim's positioning a little bit in goal there, but to be fair, it's been coming. But we're going to continue just, I think, sticking with what we've been doing. Nasri and Jadielka making a few mistakes. I'm going to make one change, and that is I'm actually going to bring on Herrera to play on Garnch. So we'll see how he gets on there. Look at the average ratings. Our centre-backs are underperforming again. That was an issue last time. The other change I'm going to make is I'm actually going to bring on Paulinho for Fernandinho in the centre mid. But anyway, set piece here for Matt, and that is a near post corner to De Rossi. And he scores to make it 2-1. We have collapsed in the second half. We need to change something, and fast. The question is, what do I change? What do I change? I'll tell you what we're changing. We're changing the meta. I have cancelled pending changes. We're gonna mix things up. We're gonna work the space a little bit more. Is the game paused? I think it is. Anyway, let's get Lovren and Jadielka on defend. Aspilicueta I want on wing back support. Same for Raphael. We're then going to bring on, I think, Ramsey at centre mid, then drop like this. We are laughing now. We are sorted. I'm also going to, I want to take off Nasri, but I haven't really got an option to bring on. I'm thinking, and I'm thinking that we should probably stick a 3rd man up front. So here it goes, Balotelli. We're bringing you on, son. I want you to just drop into that little bit of space in behind. Hopefully work some magic for us, but we are going to stick with the counter-attack system. I think I'm actually going to play fullback supports, sorry, fullback defends. I want us to play quite narrow, looking for us to exploit the middle. High tempo, we're playing hoofball. It isn't sexy football, but it's got to be done. I'm also going to tell our players to be more disciplined. Really kind of looking for us to hopefully just hit Matt on the break still, for now at least. So we'll go with that. Going with a more conventional tactic, I guess you could say, with the back 4, but we're getting outnumbered a little bit in the midfield, so just dropping in the 3rd centre mid to hopefully deal with some damage. Anyway, Toro with the ball in. Cross comes in. Lovren somehow gets a touch. I think it's going to be given to Lovren. It is. That's a goal, apparently on his debut. He didn't actually start last game, so I guess it is technically a debut. Of course, last week I did start with Jadielka and Shaw crossing goal. Tell you what, there's been an odd amount of corner goals. That one's kind of just hit Lovren. He's not really swung a foot at it, but I can't complain. It's found its way into the back of the net. And this has been a cracking tie so far, really close. Looking at the stats, Matt's definitely been the better side. We've made a few minor tactical changes. You know, we're sticking with our counter-attacking system. Getting on that kind of extra striker, I think, is going to be important. Looking at it, what changes has Matt made? He took off Coutinho and John Terry and brought on Sanya and Pinar. So, a bit of an injection of pace, I guess, in the final third. But with 20 minutes left, we're not looking too bad. A point would be okay here. Me and Matt both bottom of the table. Neither of us wants to lose our first 2 games. No one wants to lose their first 2 games. If we could get a late goal, fan-bloody-tastic. But to be honest, I'd be happy with a point. The way this format works is that the higher you are in the league, theoretically the easier draw you get in the knockout stage, but I don't feel like there's going to be too many easy games during the FM League, and so whilst I kind of am bothered, I guess, by the league stage, because it's a good way for me to kind of, I guess, learn my team, learn how they play, and try and work out what works. I'm not going to get too worried if we were to, you know, not get off to a winning kind of run here. We've gone defensive. Jordan Rhodes has got a goal. It could be going a lot worse. Looking at it, we're doing okay. I'm actually going to make one last change, I do think, and that is going to be to move Balotelli to advance forward And then I'm going to play Ibrahimovic as a complete forward on support. And also we're going to move Fernandinho up to ball in midfielder. We're going to just push a few more men forward, perhaps to try and get that late goal if we can. But yeah, go with structured 2. Just a 4-3-3, nothing spectacular, no wide men. Cross here, another corner goal, surely not. Ball! Oh my gosh, it's gone out for another corner. We've somehow dealt with that. I think it hit the post, but it's not over yet. Lallana to put in another ball. De Rossi hits the woodwork again, and it's cleared off the post by Raphael. Wow. These set pieces, Matt has some incredible corner tactic, clearly. If we're going to hold on for a draw now, I'd be very happy. Because we have been backs against the wall. There is a minute and a half left. I feel like there can't be a lot left, but at the same time, there might be time for just one last chance either way. Fernandinho picks up the ball. Balotelli, there's players there, Ballo. Ibra, oh, he's missed a sitter. And Rhodes can't get the rebound. We could have won it late. Instead, the chance goes a-begging, and with 45 seconds left, it's probably over. We are having some late possession, although now Tiote wins the ball, and now the ball's played over the top to Aguero. No, Timmy Howard. What an explosive end to the game. 3 clear-cut chances in 5 minutes. Both keepers stopping the one-on-one situations. Cross in, deal with this now. Just clear it, Fernandinho. That'll do. So that is going to mark full time here. What an end. 2-2 though, I'll take a point. Looking at the formations, we changed by the end quite a bit, but it kind of worked for us, you know. Looking at the stats here, you can see some of the player stats. Who was the big performer for us? I guess it was Jordan Rhodes. Match stats, we were against the wall for a large part of it, but we've held on there for an invaluable victory. Who was the top performer? Let's just have a quick look. Ibra got a 7.5, Aguero got 1-2, so I guess it goes to one of them. We'll call it a tie. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap things up here. I'm going to quickly hop in with Matt to discuss the game. Hopefully you enjoyed this live com, and yeah, I'll be back in just a second with hopefully Matt in a call. Matt, what a game!
Oh, mate.
That ending, like I'm going to be honest, you deserve to win.
I was gutted.
The amount of, I mean, I thought Ibra was going to snatch it late for me. Then I thought Aguero was going to snatch it late for you. I don't know what you were doing on corners, but you had my players bamboozled.
Daniele De Rossi hit the crossbar twice from consecutive corners. I couldn't believe it.
I can believe it because it happened, but I feel very lucky for that to have happened. Any thoughts on that game? You definitely deserve to win. I'm going to be honest, I set up with my team set to defensive to try something new, and defend we did. You
did well defensively in terms of like making a shoot from range. Like as much as I had a lot of shots, a lot of them must have been from range. But then again, 6 clear-cut chances as well. Our team, we needed to do better in front of goal.
Shawcross with a 6.2 again. I big up Ryan Shawcross, but he's been the worst performer 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
So he might be getting dropped, although I only have 3 centre-backs in my squad. So if I want to play the system I started with, which granted I changed immediately for our game, I'd have to get rid of Shawcross, I think. Or rather, I'd have to play him if I want to stick with 3 at the back.
That's the problem. Like I've only got 3 centre-backs as well, and when John Terry got an injury about 3 minutes into the game, I just had to leave him on until half-time. And I thought putting Sanya on wasn't the worst thing in the world, because he is playing as the sort of wide centre-back and he's pacey. So it kind of worked all right.
Yeah.
But Lovren's goal.
Oh yeah, it just kind of hit him, didn't it?
It trickled across the line and they just stood there.
I think the real talking point was the fact that Jordan Rhodes has got off the
when he scored, I thought, oh my god, he's going to be so smug.
Not so much smug, just relieved that the gamble's paid off, if I'm honest.
Well, he's got himself a 7.3.
I know, yeah, one of the top performers, so hopefully he can maintain that. I just checked his player profile. He thinks Yaya Toure is a good player, so clearly a good judge of character too. But anyway, Matt, for people who watch my video, who are from my channel, Matt's uploaded his kind of match day commentary to his channel. I recommend you check it out if you want to see what he was doing tactically during our game. And obviously check out Matt's channel if you enjoy Football Manager and stuff. Matt, you've got a few saves going on at the moment, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm doing Portsmouth rebuilding series to basically try and win the Champions League with them, which is always the aim, I suppose. And of course, Red Star Belgrade.
So if that sounds enticing to you, you can go check that out. For people on Matt's channel, I occasionally upload videos. I'm doing a lower league save at the moment with Lewis FC. So that's available there. But Matt, thank you for this game. I almost want to say sorry that you didn't win, because I kind of feel bad given the amount of chances. But thank you for the good game.
You too, mate.
I'm just relieved we both got off the
exactly
kind of nil point donut.
And it means if Paul loses this week, we won't be bottom.
Well, here's hoping. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And yeah, we'll be back with FM videos on each of our channel next week.